What's up, my brethren? It's Onion Creature Crate, and today we're going to take a little look at some Drag X Drive sick plays that I have made since the game released. Let's start it, and I'll discuss Drag X Drive in the meantime. So this is an interesting one. Takes advantage of the Switch 2 mouse, obviously, but does it in a pretty fascinating way in that you're simulating using a wheelchair, which Nintendo refuses to call it for some reason, and playing basketball in that wheelchair, which is a real thing that exists, but this is a fictional version of it. And you do various challenges and play basketball. So I guess this is a clip of one of these challenges. Or no, I'm just looking at the player styles. Okay. I thought that was cool that I got that. Nice. Oh no, I think I did a 180 there. Ooh, okay, that was kind of clean though. All right. That was cool. So I'm enjoying this game. Played it about 5 hours. I have discovered though that controls are a bit of an issue with the mouse specifically. It just on a variety of surfaces, it's just not very precise. Specifically your legs, which is a way Nintendo does recommend trying the game out in. And basically, I have found, that was a good dunk right there. I have found that very few of my pants or legging pants that I've tried have actually worked properly. And the one that I have that does work properly are these jeans that are black. But the issue is, if I play it for a while, like the jean residue starts to get stuck like inside the controller, like in between the wrist strap thing. Gets stuck in there, which is kind of weird. I was reading some comments online. People are like, oh, it shouldn't be a problem if they're not new jeans. Like if it's new, yeah, that might happen. But if you've had them for a while, it should be fine. But no, I've had these jeans for a couple of years, and it's like the residue is just coming off. So that's an issue. And I tried this morning for the first time, just a more extended play session of just playing it on a desk. Oh man, I love doing that, where you do like the 180 spin. So fun. And that was actually, I gotta be honest, that's the best way to play it, which is unfortunate because when you have it on the legs, it does simulate the feeling of actually using a wheelchair, which I haven't done, but it feels how I imagine using a wheelchair would feel in terms of the arm motion a little bit. Oh, nice, I got the ball. That's so awesome. So this is one of the only mini games you have, is this rebound scramble. And that happens between matches on occasion. But mostly just the basketball. And weirdly, there is no ranking system, which is just very strange. It's the kind of thing where, like, personally, I don't really care that much. But obviously, I understand that a lot of people are going to want to have a ranking system for an online game. Oh, I love how you can high-five other players. That is so charming. Like, look at this. This is, like, the most charming thing ever, man. Like, I know people complain that it doesn't have personality because of the sort of robotic-looking avatars and environment that, you're just in this one environment the whole time. But, like, there's some charm here. There's some charm here for sure. And so we're watching footage of these challenges, and these are like, I think they made them a bit too hard, because like some of them are really kind of frustrating, especially, so I was playing on my pants while doing these, and yeah, just anytime you get any imprecision, it's like, oh, it's kind of irritating. So yeah, I think for future play sessions, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use the desk, which it doesn't feel bad, but I haven't enjoyed doing it on the legs. I think that's interesting and cool. But, you know, desk is also cool. I gotta say, those bunny hops are so finicky. And I have, there's supposedly a backflip in this game, but I have not seen it ever. I've tried so many times to get a backflip, and I just can't. Oh, I also like this text you can do, this no prob, cool, hey. In general, it feels like a very positive, non-toxic online experience. Oh, check this out. Oh, that's so fun. Like, give someone a high five while running past them. That's so funny. Yeah. You know, like you can clap as well. So yeah, just the core basketball gameplay is just very charming and fun. I don't know how much longevity it's going to have, or if there's going to be any sort of updates in the future. Like this is just hilarious, man. I love doing this. When you get like a little party going on, just in between matches, it's so awesome. So yeah, suffice to say, I am a bit of a Drag X Drive defender. And I gotta say, for the price you're getting, this is like, it's pretty fair in my opinion. Granted, you know, there's not that much content, but I just have a lot of fun playing it is kind of the thing, and that's basically what matters to me. And I've enjoyed this far more than I've enjoyed some games I paid $50 or $60 for. Probably not 70. I think if I've played 70, if I paid 70 for something, it's probably gonna be something I'm quite interested in. But no, I've definitely played worse full price games than this. I think it's more fun than some of the like Mario sports games that were on Switch 1. And I do like, so this has been compared to ARMS in some cases. But the thing with ARMS is there's multiple. I'm just going to go through because I'm not quite done talking. We'll just look through these again. The thing with ARMS, though, is so you play with punching, but you can also play with buttons. And the problem is that playing with buttons is just a lot more precise a lot of the time. But playing with punching, in my opinion, is just a lot more fun. And so it makes it hard when you're actually trying to be competitive in ARMS, like in terms of the ranking system, when you're playing ranked. If you're playing with motion controls against a bunch of people who are probably playing with the button controls, because it's like, okay, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage. But with Drag and Drive, since everyone has to use the mouse controls, I think it does even the playing field a bit, since everyone has to be using that control scheme, which is good. And, you know, for accessibility, obviously, I could see the argument being made that for accessibility, it should have non-mouse controls, but I don't know. Just for me, that would kind of defeat the purpose of the game if you could play with mouse controls. That the appeal is this goofy control scheme. That's what the game is to me. But yeah, not to disparage anyone having the argument for accessibility. I can certainly understand that, just from my perspective. And I love dunking. That's so fun. Doing the little half pipe tricks is really cool. I do kind of like the way that works, where half pipe tricks aren't strictly necessary a lot of the time unless you're playing on a higher level. So that's cool. Just the skill ceiling in general is really high with this game, which is cool. But the barrier to entry is also high, because just learning the controls, like, it has like a 15-minute tutorial. So it's like, which is mandatory. You can't skip it, even if you played the pre-release online test. You can't skip it. Anyway, I guess I'll wrap it up soon. We've gone through my sick plays, which aren't that many. I haven't made anything. I haven't done anything too crazy. Again, still haven't figured out how to do a backflip. I've tried a ton. I have done most of the challenges. I think there's one still and I think there might be some hidden challenges. So there's one I haven't done, but a lot of them are really fun. Just the harder ones can be a bit frustrating, just because the controls have a degree of imprecision to them. that doesn't quite fit well with these really precise time-based challenges. So anyway, check out Drag X Drive if you want. I recommend it. I think it's cool. But that's just me. Okay. Onion Creature Crate concluded.